Hello viewers. In, in continuation of the yesterday's sloka, we'll be continuing some more slokas today. Before that, let us offer salutations. Om Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. So now we move on to the 20th sloka. So just remember from 20th sloka till the 26th sloka. A set of 7 slokas, you just earmark them. They are meant for us to understand that what will happen if we are not resorting to Krishna and resort to some other deities. So yesterday, in the last video, in the last sloka, Lord Krishna told that those who are in distress, those who need wealth, those who need knowledge, those who are already in communion with me, 4 classes of devotees are there. They always resort to me, they always take refuge in me. Now, from the 20th sloka till 26th sloka, he is saying, those who are not resorting to me, those who are resorting due to ignorance, due to their lack of knowledge, due to their wrong knowledge, who are resorting to other deities, inferior gods, lesser gods. So let us see what he is saying. कामैस्तैस्तैर्हृतज्ञानाः प्रपद्यन्ते अन्यदेवताः tam tam niyamamaasthaya prakrutya niyata svaya. So please pay attention carefully. It's a very important topic. What he is saying is, say for you have a desire. Maybe you are in distress, or you want some wealth, or you want some health, or you want something. So now the desires they want to fulfill through lesser gods, those gods which I have created. That's what Krishna is saying. See how mysteriously intriguing topic this is. Krishna has created certain deities to perform the work, to manage this world after creation. So these people, these ignorant people, they want to satisfy their desires through those lesser gods or inferior deities, and they are not resorting to me due to ignorance. That's what Swami is trying to say. So, prapadyante anya devataha. Who are those anya devatas? They are called Indradi devatas. So, in Hinduism, we call it heaven is called Swargam. So, in heaven, the king of the heaven is Indra. So, and there are so many deities present in the heaven. So, I will tell you a few. Indra is the king. Then there is Varuna, God Varuna. He is the presiding deity of the water. Vayu, Vayu is the presiding deity of wind or air. Then Agni. Agni is the presiding deity of fire principle. Then so on and so forth. We know Surya is the sun god. Chandra is the moon god. Then we have 2 Aswini Kumaras. So and so on, and there are 49 Marudganas. So who are the presiding deities of lightning, thunders, storms, and wind god. They are also called wind gods. So like that, there are so many. Yama is the lord of death. So Lord Krishna created this heaven as well as hell. See, please remember this. Please understand this. Lord Krishna is the Supreme Almighty. He created heaven as well as hell. In heaven, he has appointed, he has created and appointed certain deities, the names which I have already told just now. In hell, somebody else. So now the problem is, and there are also some other word which is called the ancestral worlds or forefathers. Uh, Actually, there are two types of forefathers or ancestors in the ancestral worlds. They are called Deva Pitruhu and Manushya Pitruhu. Deva Pitruhu is already created by the Lord Krishna, and they do their duties in the ancestral world, managing it. Manushya Pitruhu means our forefathers who died here and went there, owing to their good karmas, they became the deities there. So, and there is one more class, Yakshas. Yakshas means they are the protectors of wealth. The king of the Yakshas is Kubera. So people are nowadays, you find in this world, they are worshipping Kubera also for money's sake. So for all the purposes, for money, wealth, name, fame, progeny, that means children, then what not, good health, friends, family, good family, for everything. These ignorant people, they are resorting to such inferior gods, lesser gods who are created by me, says Lord Krishna. Unfortunately, they are not resorting to me. So that is the biggest difference. We have to, if we want a work to be done, we have to go to the Father, not the Son. So if we go to the Son also, the work will be done indirectly, but the Father gets a little frustrated. Why is he resorting to my Son when I am present here? So that is the same with the case in this case of Lord Krishna also. Why are they resorting to all the my employees, these lesser gods, all the deities which I named just now are my employees. I created them and appointed them to manage this world. Why are they directly not approaching me? Please, Lord Krishna, give me this, give me that. What I give, I will give. So that is, so why they are doing like this means because people, they have the past life tendencies, past life bad habits, bad tendencies. So owing to that, they cannot go higher. Their mind doesn't go higher and pray to Lord Krishna. They they settle down to a much lesser degree and they pray to such lesser gods. That is the reason. That's what he's saying. Prakrutya niyata swaya. Swaya prakrutya. Their natures, their second natures are dictating here. So, what he's saying, prapadyante anya devataha. They are resorting to taking refuge in these other deities, lesser deities, and they will worship them accordingly. Now, this is the 20th sloka. In the 21st sloka, it is a very much continuation only. Please understand, please pay attention. In the 21st sloka, in the next sloka, what Krishna is saying is, so that devotion, that diligence is called Shraddha, that sincere attachment to that God, sincere devotion to that God, prayer, worship, everything they do to that God, it is called diligence, or it is called bhakti or Shraddha or devotion. So such Shraddha I am giving to them. That's what Lord Krishna says in the next sloka. See, even if you want to worship a lesser God, you have to have certain Shraddha or devotion, diligence and bhakti. So that Shraddha and bhakti I am giving to them, and understood. I will understand that they want to worship these lesser gods. Okay, let them pray to them. That is their ignorance, and I will give the necessary concentration and Shraddha to them. That's what is the next sloka. I will read now the next sloka. यो यो याम याम तनुम भक्तः श्रद्धया अर्चितुम इच्छति तस्य तस्य अचलाम श्रद्धाम तामेव vidadami aham. That's what till now I told the meaning beforehand. So I will give the Shraddha to them to pray or worship their preferred deities. Now the next sloka says, is again a continuation of the same topic he is saying. So with the help of that Shraddha and Bhakti, that means with the diligence, concentration and the devotion, they will worship the deity. That is the next sloka. They will worship, and what is the result? They will obtain their desires. They will fulfill their wishes. They will fulfill their desires with the help of those lesser gods. But the important point is how the lesser gods have that ability or power to grant a wish or a boon to the devotee. That I am giving. That power also I am giving. See, he is giving Shraddha to worship that lesser god, and also the power to the lesser god to grant the boon to his devotee. So we have to observe it is a two-dimensional this thing. I think you understood. That means, in other words, he allows a devotee to pray or worship the lesser gods and satisfy their desires, fulfill their desires through the medium of this lesser god by his power only, by Lord Krishna's power only. Because only Lord Krishna has to give the power to the lesser god to grant the boon. How the lesser god deity has that power? No, he is getting the power from Lord Krishna only. So, that is what is the next sloka. He is saying, Sa Taya Shraddhaya Yuktaha, with the Shraddha, Tasya Aradhanamihate, he worships the inferior lesser deities. Labhate cha tatah kaman, then he attains his desired wish, he completes, he fulfills, he is satisfied with his desired wish. Maya eva vihitan hitam, that wish which was granted by me alone. So that lesser god will be able to grant that boon with the power of Krishna only. That means it is, in fact, Krishna is satisfying the desire of the devotee through the medium of the lesser god. So that is the meaning. So there is no confusion, it is absolutely clear. Now, in continuation with the same topic, what will happen next? But Krishna is saying, he is saying, okay, so the devotee first wishes to worship a lesser god to satisfy his desire. So I am giving the necessary concentration, diligence and devotion to the devotee. And in the third sloka he said, with that concentration and devotion he worships the lesser deity and obtains the desired wish. He fulfills his heart's wish. His wish is satisfied. That also with I am granting him the boon. Now what he is saying is, here comes the main danger. He is saying, Lord Krishna is saying, because they are worshipping that lesser deity has no power to grant him great gifts that only Lord Krishna can give. Please understand this very carefully. Say for example, there is an office, there is a director and there is an assistant. Assistant can only do some lesser works, but if you want something greater work to be done, you have to approach the director only, the main officer only. Otherwise your work will not be completed through the assistant. No, assistant has limited powers. In the same way, the devotee who prayed to the lesser deity can get only small gifts, small boons. But me, the Supreme Lord, Lord Krishna, can grant great gifts, long lasting gifts. Not only those gifts will last through this life, they will also last through many lives until he very quickly attains liberation. How beautiful science this is, all spiritual science. Why are people not understanding this beautiful science, spiritual science? See, so I only myself can grant the highest gift, a great gift to my devotee, which are long lasting. They are not finished only, they are not temporary gifts to be experienced and enjoyed in this life only, but they can be experienced and enjoyed through further lives, which are beneficial for them to practice the path of liberation, and they can quickly attain liberation. But unfortunately, this foolish devotee, he resorted to the lesser god who can grant him only small gift, like the assistant of that officer. So the assistant of the officer can only has limited power, but the main officer has the full powers. In the same way, this lesser deity has only limited powers. He can give only small gifts. Oh God, give me $1 million. He will give that. That's all. Once you spend the $1 million, you are done. There is no more money. But Lord Krishna is not like that. He will he will make he will make you self-sufficient throughout the life and also hereafter. That is the greatness of Lord Krishna. But this foolish devotee resorted to the lesser deity. That is the next sloka. I will read it out for you. Antavattu phalam tesham. That wish which was granted is temporary, short lasting. Tad bhavati alpamedasam. Such alpamedasam means the foolish devotee who resorted, instead of me, he resorted to a lesser deity who was created by me. That's why he is calling it as a foolish devotee. Alpamedasam means a foolish person. Devan devayajo yanti. If you just pray and worship lesser gods, you will attain them only. Madbhakta yanti mamapi. If you pray and worship me, you will attain me, the Supreme Lord, the greatest Lord, who created all the gods, goddesses, angels, heavens, hells, worlds, everything. You will attain me. I will give you greatest gifts that nobody else can give. I personally feel very excited to. This is the set of 4 slokas. I am very personally excited to hear from the lips of Lord Krishna. Now,